Welcome to the NPA on NPH.
And there it is. There it is. All eyes on this trophy. And after 40 minutes of basketball, we will see which team will be hoisting the trophy, which player will be wearing the belt, and which team will be this season's NPA champions. Throughout the year, they've been fighting extremely hard. It's been a tough season for both of these sides, but they've clawed, they've fought, and now they only have to face one another. Will Cinderella get to stay at the ball here with King Heights continuing on this fairy tale run, or will Ridley College put all the work of the past 3 years in the NPA into one final win? It is the final dance of the Roberts brothers with Quinton Ethier, but they take on Yusuf Ahmed, Praise Badejo, and the King Heights Knights. We're live for the NPA championship game, and ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be more excited to be calling this one. I'm Julian Quintero Verano, and I'm joined here on the call with the wonderful, the glorious, Bulgaria's finest, Tony Marinov. Tony, how are we feeling?
Super excited, Julian. This team, both of these teams, very, very diversified in the way they play. Super excited to see how they match up with each other. It's going to be a great finals here, Julian.
We're going to let these teams do the introductions, and once we do that, we'll get into our pregame thoughts, so to say, of this one. We'll be shortly back here on the commentator side.
Home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, with glowing hearts we rise, the true north, strong and free. Tones quietude, they brilliant exploit. We stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Amazing scene there of the anthem. We have 3 minutes before we officially tip off, so let's take a quick look at the last time both these teams faced off, Tony. It was a great play between both these sides, a close one fought out in the session that we had in Calgary. How did that one pan out?
Yeah, 72-66, Ridley College came away with the win. They really, really dominated in that second half. They outscored in the fourth quarter, specifically 21-12. King Heights really struggled in that fourth quarter, scored 12 points. Kind of been their, recipe this season. Not a good one, at least. They've struggled in certain quarters. They haven't been able to string along good games for King Heights, but I say that with a big but. In the playoffs, it's been a completely different story. Yesterday, we saw 3 of their 4 quarters with 30 or more points. They've been phenomenal. And I spoke to Coach Ben Hiley. Speaking about consistency, he said that, we just got to catch them with surprise. Do that. This is their first season here. Teams aren't exactly too familiar with them. So with that, they can really jump out and get a hot start like they did yesterday.
And when we look at this King Heights team, it's really hard to talk about them without talking about their 2 main guys, the one throughout the season and the one who's been stringing it together these playoffs. The main one, number 21, Yusuf Ahmed. And I've gotten to talk with him throughout this season. The kid's been phenomenal. And when you look at how good his season is on paper, it just accentuates that. First in the league in rebounds per game, joint first in the league in assists per game. Helps lead the league in blocks per game, and so far he's had visits to Arkansas State. He's gotten offers across the D1 level, and the legend of Yusuf Ahmed's grown so much this week, we could expect a performance that really solidifies the legacy of number 21.
Yeah, in warm-ups. Now this is something that I've typically never seen before. He was being practiced, double-teamed, and getting fouled at the same time. Now that's not something I've seen before. It's something very unique to him because of the gravity of the player he is, the gravity he brings towards him. You saw yesterday how often he got doubled. He had 17 points in the first half and only 2 in the second. But that's because he was getting doubled and he was finding his teammates. He had tons of assists. It's a big reason why he's such a dynamic playmaker is because he makes all the right reads. When everybody's looking at him, he finds his open teammates cutting down low.
And as we continue on to look at this King Heights team, a big element for this playoff run has been Praise Badejo. And I mean, praise really does go to him because he's been phenomenal in these playoffs. We look at how he's been throughout the season. It was a little slow. They were using him more as a bench piece because of the fact that he was so young. But I mean, so far in the last 3 games in the playoffs, 23 against St. Jude, 29 against Edge, and yesterday in the semifinals, a 32-point outing. The kid's just been getting better and better as the playoffs have gone on.
Yeah, each game he's been improving. And yesterday, specifically yesterday, he had some of the craziest heat checks. He was making clutch shots, especially threes. He was 5 of 10 from deep, 10 of 18 overall, a very efficient day for him. And Praise Badejo has really just took his game to a whole other level here in the playoffs.
And we talk about Praise Badejo, we got to talk about the man who's probably going to be guarding him today, C.J. Roberts. He's been electric for them this season, really also coming to his own for Ridley College on this playoff run. He's been a huge leader for the team. He, his brother Caleb, and Quinton Ethier, I mean, all of them phenomenal players, and that trio going to spearhead what has been a total team effort at Ridley College. So we tip off and we get going. It'll be started off by Ridley College. It's loose. Immediately it goes out of bounds, and it will be King Heights with the first possession again. As we look here for these starting lineups, we already mentioned it on the intro, but Benjamin Francois out there with Yusuf Ahmed, Praise Badejo, Keaton Galau, and lastly, Victor Aoui rounds out the starting 5 for King Heights. Meanwhile, for the Ridley College Tigers, Omar Hijazi currently guarding Yusuf Ahmed. He's joined by Callum Smith, the Roberts brothers, and CJ and Caleb and Quinton Ethier rounding out the starting 5, and Yusuf Ahmed gets things started early.
That little elbow jump shot, you saw him give Hijazi the little bit of a bump to create just enough space to get that jimmy off.
Looking around, Ethier passes it quickly over to Roberts. Roberts back to Ethier. He dumps inside to Smith. Smith, he faces up on Galau, gives it back to Ethier in the corner. He lets it fly. He's not able to convert on it. Aoui is the last one to touch it. It goes out of bounds, and it's a second bite of the cherry for the Tigers. Inbound coming for Caleb Roberts. He finds Quinton Ethier. He missed on his first 3. The second one rattles out. Yusuf Ahmed the one to pull it in. King Heights leading the charge. Lays it over to Badejo. He wants to get started. He's not able to convert on it. He was feeling himself early in this one. And Ethier fouled immediately. And Praise Badejo was fighting to get the ball back, but he gives us the first foul of the game.
Yeah, Ethier, those last 2 threes he missed, having a little bit of a struggling time here in the playoffs in terms of the 3-ball, but he's a shooter, and he knows he has the confidence to keep taking them. So if he can really get himself going, that'll be big, big for Ridley College.
Turnover here as C.J. Roberts and Callum Smith not on the same page. Rough start early for Ridley College, who came out flying from the blocks in their game yesterday against Fort Erie. Ahmed sizing up his man, takes it inside, out to Badejo. Badejo fades away, gives it over to Aoui. His 3-ball, good! And Victor Aoui, it's been a rough playoff for him, but he gets his total started. King Heights up 5. Roberts finds his brother, and the brotherly connection results with the ball going all the way back around to C.J. Roberts. He finds Caleb off the screen. He responds with a 3 of his own.
And he's hitting the scuba celebration.
Nice to see on the scuba early. I really enjoy that, Sally, but we'll see how this game continues on. Ahmed sizing up Hijazi. He sidesteps from 3. You betcha! Yusuf Ahmed lets it fly in the face of Hijazi, and he reestablishes this 5-point lead.
What a shot, man.
Roberts inside of Hijazi. He can't hold on to it, and it goes out of bounds. Ridley College turn it over again. It's been a sequence of errors for Ridley College here early. King Heights nothing but perfection to begin, and they look to grow this advantage. Ball into Galau, goes back to Ahmed. He swings it over to Jean-Francois. He takes it inside, leaves it to Galau, open from the free throw line, and Keenan Galau grows the King Heights advantage. They're up and running early here, Tony.
They are on fire now, 4 of 6 from the field. They're making all their jumpers too. It's very impressive from King Heights.
Ball makes it over to Roberts, back to Smith, back to Roberts. Both Roberts brothers touch it on this possession. Hijazi gets open off the screen. 3 ball, it's off. And once again, Ridley College walk away from a possession with no points. And with 7:16 remaining in this first quarter, King Heights really have brought their A game early.
Yeah, there's that element surprise head coach Ben Hiley was talking about. Catch them off guard, and they're making everything. This Ridley College team is very, very athletic, and that's when I asked them. I said, what are you going to do to combat it? Be surprising. Do things that you wouldn't regularly do.
Ahmed to Galau, his 3 ball, it's short, rebounded quickly by CJ Roberts. He beats Owie on the hesitation, goes right inside, out to Ethier, he's open for 3. Yes! Quentin Ethier splashes home, and that's what Ridley College needs to get back in this one. Badejo to Ahmed in the corner, covered by Quentin Ethier. He's stacking him inside, looks around, dumps it over to Galau. Galau has it, put in a jump ball by Caleb Roberts, and Ridley College forced a turnover. Great awareness from number 23.
How about that? Like you said, great awareness, trapping him down low, causing the turnover. Great stop.
Caleb Roberts. I was talking with his mom earlier. I made a comment that he got his hair braided the day before yesterday. And in fact, he got it braided yesterday on the way to the game. And last night he was just worried about his tattoo appointment. He's just been so cool and collected so far, and that layup really shows it off. They get a stop on 1 possession, but King Heights continue again. Badejo fouled on his second bite of the cherry. And he'll be headed to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
We'll see if Badejo can maybe start his hot streak that he had yesterday, maybe get himself going here at the line.
So far, with the score being at 10-8, 5 of the points from Yusuf Ahmed, the 3 from Victor Owie. Actually, the Victor Owie jumper was ruled a 2. Keenan Galau's was from beyond the arc. So interesting to see how that was kept up on the stat sheet. But if you want to keep up with the stat sheet, ladies and gentlemen, stats.northpolehoops.com. Worthwhile to check it. A lot of noise from the Ridley faithful to get praise Badejo off his game. He missed the first one, but he's money on the second. 11-8 the score. Caleb Roberts bringing it up. Jean-Francois covering him as he goes left. He needs someone to get open, finds Callum Smith. He feigns the handoff. He's going to give it back to Roberts. Jean-Francois draped on him, but that's a deep 3 ball from Roberts. He can't convert it. Ahmed picks it up, outlet all the way to Owie. He gets the spin. That's a tough layup that he went up for, draws the foul, and 2 free throws coming for the Slash Master Supreme.
Yeah, that was a dangerous play there. Caleb Roberts looked like he read the pass, but he was too late there and couldn't really get his hands up, ends up kind of hip checking him, and that's going to be Caleb Roberts' 2nd foul already. He's got more than half their points, and now he's going to have to take a seat. Very detrimental for Ridley here.
Tough for Ridley early on. Head coach Victor Rasso gonna have to play some musical chairs, so to say, rearrange the lineup and see who's the next one to step up. The substitution will bring Jackson Baker into the game. Badejo bringing it up. CJ Roberts gets behind him. He pops it loose. Badejo keeps the possession. He's gonna have to put it up. He kicks it over to Galau. Galau on the attack. Fades away on the baseline. Can't convert it. It's tipped around. It sits on the rim. They're still fighting for it. Who's gonna come out with it? And Owie's the one to have grabbed it. It gets ruled a jump ball, and it will remain going the way of King Heights.
It's an all-out scramble there, Julian.
They've been going at each other here early. The intensity's been there, but Badejo a wide open look at the basket. And once again, the King Heights leads back to 5:20 remaining in the first. Roberts to Baker, finds Hijazi. Back to CJ Roberts. He finds Smith, who cuts. He can't hold on to it, but Badejo's the one to walk away with it. But the pass was a miscommunication. Baker picks it off, and he can't convert on it. A whistle goes. And it will be free throws for Ridley College on that play.
Interesting. The ref that was farthest away from the play is the one that called the foul there.
They're currently trying to confer to see what the call was, and even the scoreboard's a little confused. We can't see the score or the time anymore. What I can tell you, though, is Yusuf Ahmed, 5 points already in this one. Very efficient on his shooting to begin this game. 2 rebounds already from him. But Ben Jean-Francois, 3 assists early in this one. Big from Jean-Francois.
Yeah, how about it, man? And it looks like there was no foul, so they're going to take that back. And King Heights going to inbound.
I'm curious at what the situation was here.
Oh, they called goaltending. That's what it was.
But
so they called goaltending instead.
A bunch of crazy play. I don't really know what's happening right now, but they finally, dust settles. King Heights gets the ball. It was a goaltend called, so now it's 13-10. The Knights up by 3 now. Ahmed leaves it over to Galal. They don't cover him on the pick and pop, but he can't put up the mid-range. Now Roberts storming up the court. He goes up. All the pressure on him. They're both on the floor. No foul called. And now King Heights attacks to capitalize on the play. Victor Awi's layup gets called off. And what looked like could be a big exclamation point on a hectic possession, Ridley College saved themselves on that one. First foul for Victor Awi.
How about Ethier just drawing the charge there, getting there in time, setting himself up perfectly right outside the restricted area. Excellent defense getting the stop on that play.
And we talk about Quinton Ethier. His smarts on the court aren't the only things. Kid won the academic player of the year because of his insane work in school and out of it. Very, very smart kid. He's looking to potentially be headed to an Ivy League school, and he'll be hooping there as well after that lay. 1 point game. Ahmed going at Ostaprak, floats it up, can't convert it, gets his own miss. Has it popped out, but Dejo tried to get something. No, it's popped out. It's tipped all the way back. Galao to recover, 8 seconds remaining. It's Andre Thompson. He's going at Ethier, pulls up from the long mid-range jumper, and he can't get it to go as the possession dies out. Jackson Baker bringing it up on this right-hand side. Quick find at Ethier. Ethier stepping back, find inside of Smith. Smith faces up, then he puts his back inside once more. Galao pops it out. And Ridley College will remain with the possession. About 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Quick pass into Smith. Clock's ticking down. Into Baker, he catches and flies. Can't convert on it. Ethier fights for it, but Badejo's the one who walks away with it. Finds Yusuf Ahmed, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Backing down, finds Thompson, over to Badejo, he's open for 3. Yes! Praise Badejo splashes home, and he continues to grow his total. 6 points from the man of the class of 2029. Smith backing down Galao, he fades, gets the bucket inside. Great post move from Callum Smith to keep up with the Knights scoring.
I want to see that a lot more. Callum Smith is the big man. He's the biggest guy on the court. Get him some more action down low, and you can play through him off the passing as well.
And when you've been watching Ridley so far this season, he's been very efficient with his shot making. I agree with that. Try to find him inside until it no longer works. CJ Roberts, he attacks inside. Contact with Badejo, and he's able to put it up to tie the game at 16.
Athletic finish there. What about that hang time?
Jean-Francois on this right wing, goes right at Ethier, puts it up, gets it to go. And Ben Jean-Francois breaks the new tie, and King Heights continue to sit ahead. Into Smith, he's backing down. Galao puts it up with the post move and goes right to work. Callum Smith continues to show that he knows to work his way around the post.
There it is again. Like I said, feed the big man down low.
But Dejo able to acrobatically get around it. He gets his own miss. He tucks it back. This kid is something special. The Knights are just trading buckets right now with Ridley. Ball in to Callum Smith. He swings it all the way to the corner. Demian Ostaprak. Badejo covers him off very nicely, forces him to drive. He can't convert it. Badejo saves it. And a great possession from Praise Badejo. The Knights running. Ahmed stepping back. He's looking to go right at Quinton Ethier. Beats him off the dribble. Puts it up and in. Yusuf Ahmed putting him in the blender. And the Knights make it a 2-possession game.
Great move there. Made just enough space to get Ethier to step up, and then Ahmed gets by him for the deuce.
CJ Roberts sizing up Badejo. Takes the screen from Smith, gives it as an invitation to splash it home. And CJ Roberts makes it a 1-point game again. It's been such a close one here early, Tony.
Back and forth, back and forth. The 3 balls are falling everywhere, man.
The attack from Jean-Francois, he can't convert it, it's loose on the ground, and as it squirts out into the hands of Baker, he's trying to beat Thompson. Thompson not able to stay in front of him. He fouls Jackson Baker. I believe that will be Andre Thompson's first. Ridley College will get a chance to inbound. 1:21 remaining in the first quarter, and it's only a 1-score game. It's a 1-point game, 22-21. The Knights the ones leading. Ball finds CJ Roberts on the inbound. He's able to give it to Ethier. Ethier cannot corral it. That's a costly mistake there, Tony, as King Heights get a chance to re-extend the lead.
Yeah, turnovers here for Ridley. This is their 3rd one of the day. Not very ideal. You know, those turnovers could really start to come back and bite you if you don't slow them down.
We continue to look around. Ahmed going right at Hijazi. He gets it over him. Yusuf Ahmed, 4 for 6 now from the field. That's his 9th point of the game.
Feels like every matchup you throw at him is a mismatch. He's getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants.
Ethier inside quickly to Baker. Baker backing down Thompson, tries getting the spin on him, but he loses the ball. Thompson popped it out. So now with 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock, Ridley College are going to try to draw up a play to potentially tie it if necessary. Out to Roberts. He's covered by Badejo, takes it right at Praise. Up it goes, swatted, grabbed by Yusuf. He just grabbed that. Yusuf Ahmed just grabbed that. He's gonna pull up in transition. He can't convert it. Baker pulls it in. Well, what a play from Yusuf Ahmed. He goes in again, finds Hijazi. Hijazi over to Ethier. His 3-ball, money! And Quinton Ethier ties it at 24.
He's starting to get hot, man. That's a 2nd made shot in as many attempts. Great job by Ethier.
Swung out to Ahmed. He's trying to dance around Hijazi, gives it back to Jean-Francois. 7 seconds left. Badejo with the 3. Yes! Praise Badejo! Lets it fly from well beyond the 3-point line. And the full court opportunity doesn't go. The first battle of the game, the first quarter of the game, it goes to the Knights.
27-24, Praise Badejo regaining the lead for his squad. Ridley College had a little bit of a slow start, but they battled back into this. 2nd quarter about to be underway. This is some great basketball.
3-point game when we return. How will these adjustments be made? We'll see when we come back. See you soon.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We go right back. Okay? You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time. Stay focused.
return, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean the story of the first half, the story of the series, it's been the Yusuf Ahmed show, and Praise Badejo has him ahead in scoring 11-9, but 20 points between just the two of them, and Yusuf Ahmed's been the one dictating the tempo. That snatch block on CJ Roberts, really the highlight of that first quarter.
No doubt about it, Julian, but like I said, Yusuf Ahmed is getting any shot he wants. All of his looks have been good quality. And no matter who you put on him, whether it's Ethier, whether it's Roberts, whether it's Hijazi, he's getting whatever he wants, getting downhill, getting the jumpers to go. An excellent first quarter from the King Heights superstar.
And as we head into the second quarter, Ridley College will be the ones starting off. And leading the way for them has been this man, Quinton Ethier. 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, and he's up to 11 points to tie this one.
After missing his first 2, he's made his last 3. That's what I talked about. When you are a shooter, you have all the confidence. All you need is a couple to go in, and that streak can start to build.
And the game's tied. King Heights look to get back ahead, and it's Badejo. What can't this kid do?
Amazing defense, but better offense. Wow.
He was smothered, and yet he got open on the spin at the elbow to give the Knights the lead again. Smith with it back to Roberts. Caleb Roberts, he hits the deck. Try throwing it over, he finds Jackson Baker. 4 seconds on the shot clock, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Baker, very dedicated drive, and Ridley College tie it. Ahmed bringing it up on the right-hand side. Ethier covering him. Benabice to set the screen. Smith switches, but Ethier steps back in front. Ahmed gives it back to Jean-Francois. He's been the main assist guy so far in this one. 4 from Jean-Francois, but he loses it. Baker bringing it up, finds Roberts. Roberts goes up, and he sensed Ahmed coming, and he goes up and under. What a finish from Caleb Roberts.
How about that? Gives his team the lead on the beautiful reverse lay up and under.
Ahmed going up, isn't able to convert it, and Jean-Francois making contact on the breakout with Caleb Roberts. First foul of the second quarter goes the way of the Knights, and Ridley College for the first time today get a chance to try to grow a lead.
Roberts had the foul trouble early on in the first quarter with 2, already making himself felt here in this second early on, only 1 minute and 30 seconds in.
Baker covered by Badejo, he finds Hijazi into Roberts. That's a tough jumper over Benabice, but he's able to force the miss. Yusuf Ahmed bringing it up. Ethier the one on him. He gives it back to Praise Badejo. Badejo back to Ahmed. They're playing a game together on the perimeter. He finds Awi. Awi had that 1-3 early on, and he tries capitalizing with this bucket. A whistle goes on the attack from Victor Awi. And it'll be a foul on Omar Hijazi. Victor Awi heads to the free throw line.
Yeah, it looked like Hijazi, he kind of gave up on the play to let Callum Smith get in there and, contest the shot, but it's a little bit too late, and Awi draws the foul.
We continue on here. The free throws for Victor Awi. First one doesn't go, not able to convert on it, but we'll see where it's able to continue. Second one soon to come. Waiting on how it goes on this one. Victor Awi missed his first, hits his second. King Heights now only trail by 1, 7:55 left in the first half. Jackson Baker, he's the one now going right at Praise Badejo. It goes back to Caleb Roberts. He finds Hijazi, it makes its way to Baker. Baker to Smith on the backdoor cut. Smith backing down Benabice, putting in the post move. He's hooked, no go, and it's tipped out to Thompson. King Heights a chance to strike again. Thompson out to Awi in the corner. He's going right to the hoop, and he gets it. I call him the Slash Master Supreme for a reason. He always seems to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, every time, man. If that ball isn't in the hoop, it's just a narrow miss. That time gets it to go. Victor Awi slashes like nobody else in this league. 1-1.
3 ball from Roberts, isn't able to convert on it. Ahmed brings it down and immediately runs the break. Ethier the one putting pressure. It's out to Thompson for 3. Yes! Andre Thompson splashes home, and it's a 4-point lead for the King Heights Knights. Timeout called by Ridley College. Coach Vic Rasso wants to talk things over with his Tigers, and we'll be right back after this quick timeout break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere.
My name is Chaz Louisi from RIDLEY Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return, ladies and gentlemen, and Victor Rasso talking things over with his guys. And when you want to talk about the prestige of coaching, Victor Rasso really comes to mind when talking about Canadian basketball. Player at Carleton University, got his early stripes with Carleton University, went on to coach the Niagara River Lions, and he's the winningest coach in CEBL history. This past season, he decides, you know what, I'm going to coach at the high school level. He's been building this Ridley College program over the last couple of years, and on top of that, now he's in the front office for the River Lions moving forward. So
well, he's a back-to-back champ in the CEBL, so the guy knows a thing or two about winning and how to craft a good program from the ground up. Ridley College got an amazing coach in Victor Rasso.
But we'll see if the changes Rasso makes are going to be enough against this King Heights team that, quite frankly, have just been running the tempo here. It comes out to Roberts. He responds with a three. Ridley's back within one.
And there it is, playing through Callum Smith. He has a mismatch every time. You saw the double had to come over, and Roberts ended up being wide open for three.
And one thing I noticed from Ridley College, great defense there by C.J. Roberts. He's bringing it up. He swings it over to Baker. Ahmed not able to get there. Ridley take the lead. What a play defensively from C.J. Roberts.
He is incensed right now. You saw how much emotion he just evoked after the pass, going just berserk.
As it tips around, it lands in the hands of Callum Smith. And Callum Smith forced King Heights to sub in big body David Benabice because he's the only one that matches him in size.
Yeah, it looks like we got a stoppage here as the whole scoreboard is being all wonky. It's been happening a couple times today. Unfortunate.
Got to get the electrician on site to make sure the wiring's all right. We know the weather's been terrible lately around Toronto. Maybe the icy wind pushed something out of place.
Don't start talking about bad Toronto weather, Julian. I'm gonna start ranting, and this is about basketball, not about Toronto weather.
Well, I mean, even though it's been cold outside, it's been hot, hot, hot on the court so far, and they've been giving it everything in this one. 6:35 remaining, and the score on the clock says 35-31, but the score is 36-35. I wonder if they're trying to figure that one out. They are on the score table. So while we talk about that, let's talk about this. Yusuf Ahmed. He's been so good this season. And I mean, an electric talent. I mean, I'll be honest. I've gotten to talk with the kid throughout the season. You have as well. Your first game of the year was with King Heights. And I mean, the kid, both on and off the court, such an exemplary talent. But an exemplary talent right there. Back-to-back possessions from beyond the arc for Caleb Roberts.
Third three of the day. I talked to Caleb just before the game. I asked him, what's your kind of plan of attack?
Oh! Sorry to cut you off, but David Benabice with the alley finish brings the Knights within two.
Wow, great lob. But just back to Caleb, I asked him, what's your plan of attack? He said get his teammates going early, get the team going early, because he knows he can get his shot off. And I told him, I know you can hoop. So it's great to hear he wants to get everyone else involved, and now he's got 3 threes.
Baker. Not Baker, Roberts. Baker's the one who passed it to him. Not able to get a proper heat check on that one. Ahmed beats his man, goes up through the contact, can't convert it. C.J. Roberts the one to bring it in. And now C.J. Roberts right to the hoop, able to go up, can't convert it. Smith cleans it up and puts it away. Ridley College continue to try to grow their advantage.
Callum Smith is having himself an amazing day.
Ahmed backing down C.J. Roberts in this mismatch, pushes off of him. No whistle goes, but the shots miss. Smith to rebound. He finds Jackson Baker. Ridley College leading the tempo. Baker, He waits for a moment, quickly gives it over to Callum Smith. Fine to Ostaprak. Inside to Roberts, he fades away. Yes, great bucket from Caleb Roberts, and Ridley College really piling it on.
Timeout called here by King Heights, but Roberts now with a game-high 15 points. Big piece of this second quarter. Caleb Roberts is doing all the work for Ridley right now.
It's a close one, but Ridley's pulling away. We'll be back after this timeout, ladies and gentlemen. What has been an exceptional game up to this point.
Reds. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
We return, ladies and gentlemen, and this has been March. And, you know, NCAA tournament going on, be damned. So far, the action's been here at North Pole Hoops. King Heights, the 10 seed, been the one making the run, but Ridley College, an upset of their own yesterday, beating the #1 seed that was undefeated on the season.
Yeah, Ridley took down Fort Erie, the 1 seed, as Ahmed gets the quick midi to go. But Ridley, just a fantastic program. I've been fortunate enough to call a bunch of their games this season, and they always impress me.
Yusuf Ahmed comes out of the timeout, gets 2 points immediately, and the whistle goes. Foul called on Ridley College.
Callum Smith there with with an illegal screen, so an offensive foul. Turnover there. Looked like Roberts might have just gone a smidge too quick before Smith could fully set the screen.
Ridley fans getting loud, calling for defense, but now the Knights lining up here, trying to see what they can do. Swing over to Thompson, he catches, he already has one today. That's his second! Andre Thompson's been fantastic from beyond the arc, and the Knights are back within one.
Look at that play. You saw Andre Thompson catch 2 screens there, drifted from right where the ball was all the way to the opposite wing, catching that lob pass. Excellent play by King Heights.
Deep 3 from Roberts, he can't convert it. Benabice pulls it in for the Knights. And now Ahmed going right at CJ Roberts. Beats Roberts off the dribble, hesitates, fades away. No. Roberts pulls it in. CJ sprints all the way down, able to get the jelly off the basket. What a bucket from CJ Roberts. And both the Roberts brothers really coming out to play.
Every time I see CJ jump, I think he's about to jump out the gym. Every single time. Guys, it has insane hops.
And for a man as short as he is, those hops really come in handy at both ends of the court. Galau, quick little pass over to Thompson. Thompson's got to get it up. He's been great so far, but he can't convert on that one. Caleb Roberts, the one to pull it in. And now Caleb Roberts going right at Thompson. He floats it up through the contact, doesn't get the end one, but he does draw the foul on Andre Thompson. 2 free throws for Ridley to try to make it a 2-possession game.
First free throws of the day for Ridley College have yet to go to the line. Big piece of their game plan typically, but today not as much. They're relying on that outside shooting.
First one falls for Caleb Roberts. He's up to a game-high 16 points in this game, and he's been, I don't know how to put it apart from exceptional here. He's really risen to the occasion so far, Tony.
Yeah, I mean, the second quarter especially, almost all of his work coming here in the last 7 minutes. Just been an excellent piece for this Ridley College team to give him a lead here, bring life to their squad, and get everybody else around him going.
Praise Badejo comes on for Andre Thompson. Jackson Baker makes an appearance for Omar Hijazi. Ahmed tries attacking Roberts, and he'll have Baker switched on to him. Ahmed takes it inside, looks around for someone, has been Jean-Francois for three. High bounce, and it goes over the backboard. Ridley College a chance to really grow this advantage. It's a 5-point game. And it will be Ridley leading the charge. Baker dictating the tempo. Quick find to Caleb Roberts. He finds Ethier, who's cutting inside. Galau catches up to him. Ethier can't convert on it. Ahmed now leads the way for the Knights. Sizing up on Roberts, who's been tasked with guarding Ahmed, and this time he's got to be wary with the eyes. He finds Jean-Francois right to the basket. 3-point game.
Excellent play there. Jean-Francois fake going outside, came right back downhill for a wide open layup.
Roberts to Smith, goes back to Roberts, but it's a different one. Goes to Ethier, over to Baker. He's open for three. And he sinks it. And Jackson Baker, he was hot yesterday from beyond the arc, and he gets his 3-point barrage going early. Attacked by Benavides, swatted! CJ Roberts comes flying in, and he sends it off the back wall. It doesn't matter that Benavides is 9 inches taller than him. CJ Roberts can fly.
Out of nowhere, excellent help defense.
Oh my goodness, what a play it was for CJ Roberts. It will still be King Heights with the ball. Galau swings it over to Badejo. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Badejo has Baker on the hip, gives it back to Galau. His three's short, picked up by Owie. He can't hold on to it, but the basket called off. Reach-in foul from Ridley. And King Heights once again a chance to inbound. Shot clock will reset to 14 seconds. Omar Hijazi gonna be checking back in to this game, and that's the 3rd foul from Caleb Roberts in this one. Coach Rasso takes him out.
Yeah, 3 fouls, only 2 more left. 2 more, and then he's out of the game. He's got to be real careful. He's been Ridley College's best player today. Maybe give him a rest for the rest of the second quarter.
Owie, you betcha! Lets it fly for 3. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc for number 40. 3-point game. Knights trying to bring it back, but the Tigers, well, they're not going to make it easy on them. Ethier, very good in the first quarter. He goes up. Ahmed seemingly got the block, but there was contact on the play. Whistle goes by the referee, and that one's going to be on Victor Owie, his 2nd foul of the game. Ethier sinks his first one. And Quinton Ethier, I mean, we already talked about him earlier, but he is an NPA All-Star for a reason, a very talented player and a key member to the machine that Victor Rasso's built here at Ridley College. He misses his second one, grabbed by Ahmed. 1:30 remaining in this 4-point game. Ahmed right to the basket, isn't able to convert on it. Roberts the one bringing it up. Jean-Francois trying to stay in front of him. Roberts going in, somehow getting underneath, and it's tipped out. Jean-Francois pulls it in. He'll find Ahmed. Ahmed leaves it over to Badejo. He's wide open for 3. It's long. Ethier pulls it in. CJ Roberts going right at Badejo, 1-on-1 from numbers, 1-on-1, but it's popped out by Badejo, picked up by Ahmed, and he leaves it a praise through contact. And it gets called off. It was a foul on the floor, and with 57.1, the Knights get a chance here on the inbound.
What a poke there from Badejo. Looked like Roberts was about to back him down, rise up for a jumper, and caught him off guard with the poke. Great defense.
And we wait to see who's going to be the one to inbound for King Heights. I think maybe they were expecting it already to be on the bonus, but really College will have no more fouls to give in this half. Layup inside, not converted by Badejo. And Ridley a chance to really grow this advantage, but it's stripped by Owie, picked up by Ethier, back to Ethier. His 3 ball, can't get it, but Badejo rebounds. Quick pass up to Yusuf Ahmed. Ahmed backing down CJ Roberts. Roberts being the one to guard Ahmed. Owie goes up, and he's called for the charge. Ethier able to draw it off of Owie, and a great play from number 15.
Again, drawing the charge is Quinton Ethier. That's the second one today, but he's drawn excellent defense. amazing movement of the feet, just getting in front of the offensive player, being able to cause a turnover.
Ridley College call a timeout, and as we're under a minute remaining in this first half, we're going to throw it quickly to a break while both these teams draw up the action.
Warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel, we do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids with that and help as many kids as possible.
You guys got to be aggressive. 6 minutes left to keep 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Stay focused. Coming back into it, and it will be CJ Roberts bringing it up for Ridley College. What play could Coach Victor Rasso have drawn up on this one? CJ Roberts taking it calmly. Jean-Francois prepared for the drive. Roberts beats his man, quickly gives it to Ethier. Ethier has it popped out. He has to get it out, and a lot of contact on that play. And it's a foul on CJ Roberts. That's going to be his third of the game, and both Roberts brothers, that's going to be his first. And yeah, that's going to be a very interesting situation that sends Praise Bodega to the line. Apologies, ladies and gentlemen.
Roberts thought he was going to the line. You saw him go to the free throw line. He thought he was going to get a couple of shots, and no, I guess the foul went against him. A real 50-50 ball there. Man, tough way.
Bit confusing up in the booth here, but Praise Bodejo can't convert on his first free throw attempt. Next one to come to try to make it a close one. And he sinks it. 51-49 the score. Roberts inside, flips it back to Hijazi, his three ball, no. Roberts able to put it back up, can't convert on it.
Man, that was close.
And a game that was really close at the end of one remains close at the half. 51-49, Ridley College lead the way, and we'll be back during the half, ladies and gentlemen, to continue talking about this game and North Pole hoops all around. We'll be right back and see who's the one to really capitalize at the start of the second half.
It's just for my next, yeah. I'ma just play with the, yeah, as fast as I can, yeah. I'ma just count these racks, yeah, as fast as I can, yeah. I ain't never trust no man, yeah.
My name is Chaz Louisi from RIDLEY Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and the exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
NPA Nationals is right around the corner, and for the first time ever, we'll be doing an all-star game, which will feature the top players in the country. Each coach nominated a maximum of 3 players to be voted in the game. All-stars were voted on by league coaches as well as NPH committee members, with the top 22 vote-getters being selected to the all-star game. Now, roster construction was the fun part. We made sure that we split up each team with pass-first point guards, high-flying wings, sharpshooters, and size in the front court. Team Blue will be coached by Kemi Ose of Fort Erie, who's coming in as the #1 team going into nationals. This roster features Andy Gamau coming in as the point guard, and you'll have Eli Jolene, Isaiah Hamilton on the wing, as well as Patrick Animal on the side. They've got a lot of firepower to boot as well, with Caleb Roberts, Harry Shellhammer providing a lot of high-level sharp shooting. Kamar Grant is going to come in with defensive intensity and versatility. Abdul Sanogo coming in, going to provide a lot of high-level athleticism and length at the guard position as well. Alessandro Acosta Reyes comes in as an underclassman and one of the top scorers in the league, representing Lincoln Prep, with Promise Landu rounding out the roster, who everybody knows is one of the top guards in the country. Team Red will be coached by Eddie Richardson out of Edge in Calgary, and they've got a loaded roster as well. As you can see, Yusuf Ahmed, Malachi Richmond, 2 of the top guards in their class. Dane Gore and Caleb Zhu adding their size and toughness inside. CJ Nelson coming in as a leading scorer in the NPA. He has a chance to really light it up. So does Jacob McGregor, Keziah Malcolm, both putting up big-time numbers. Another sharpshooter at Ridley. Alex Goljevic representing Polaris Prep. Dante Jones, one of the toughest guards, representing Hoden, and Kareem Aljabat, who's put up some pretty big stat lines, representing RNS out of New Brunswick. The game will be March 29th on the Sunday, the day after the championship game at Humber College. Make sure you pull up.
My name is Sonny Suits, and I'm the co-founder and director of Western Canada Prep Academy. We started our program to help keep kids home that was even to play prep school in other areas, so we wanted to provide an option for that high-performance environment in Edmonton. For us, joining the NPA is a natural progression. We want to be able to participate in a national platform. We've been playing against a lot of American leagues over the years, and we feel like playing in a national Canadian league is a really good look for our program. Having an NPH Western Conference will allow us to have better games at home.
We're back a little bit early, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, we still have a lot of basketball to go here. We're going to be having a quick interview, quick chat here with head coach of the RNS program here in North Pole Hoops, head coach Damien Gay. How are you doing today, coach?
Doing great. I wish I was playing in this game, but all things considered, this is an amazing environment, and our kids are so lucky to be on this platform.
I mean, your boys, they've been able to essentially get to know Canada so far, how much you guys have had trouble with RNS based out of New Brunswick. But one of the big things that we've talked about is just your longevity within the league. You're one of the first teams to be a part of the NPA. You've been here from the start. And I mean, last night, you and the boys went out to go see the Raptors. You got to see former NPA MVP A.J. Lawson play. You got to go see Coach Ming coach, and his coaching career started here in the NPA. So what was that like for you as a coach, seeing the level that you helped create not that many years ago, finally being at the top level of the sport?
Yeah, I think the first thing is just realizing that this league, you and I were talking about grassroots. We started at the bottom. I was part of the original group, and that last night, we obviously, we didn't win in advance, so we were finding activities, and that last night was an activity that I knew I was going to use with my guys, because that was a day one guy. AJ Lawson was with GTA Prep, was in Toronto. He played his high school career in Toronto. He was an MVP, and most importantly, he was a great kid. And Ming obviously coached Halifax Prep in the NPA. Me and Ming know each other from the East Coast very, very, very well. We played with each other as players and obviously coached against each other. And that was kind of a full circle moment to, Ming bring us down on the floor and interact with some of the players. We didn't get to see AJ, but we did interact with Scotty Barnes, and, hearing him say what it takes to get to that level. And then watching this unreal game today here in the finals is just kind of a realizing moment that, listen, this platform can take you to the NBA as a coach, as a player. If you have what it takes, you'll get noticed and you'll get recognized. And that was a moment when I realized it was a proud moment for the league. It was a great moment for my team, being, we have 10 players and we have 9 returning, so we're very young. It was just an all-around very inspirational moment, and it was a family, and it wasn't just me. It was everybody involved.
I mean, the team you guys have out at RNS, a very young side, and as you mentioned, 9 players returning. A lot of these teams, they don't really have that luxury. Ridley College has most of their team graduating. King Heights, they have Yusuf Ahmed graduating this year as well. So, we'll get to see how much RNS brings things with all the things speculating to see that we're starting off next season at New Brunswick at the Invitational you guys are hosting at RNS.
Yeah, the Milner Invitational is as of now going to be an NPA session, so that's exciting at the end of September. And listen, I've been doing this a long time. I've been the worst team in the league. I've been the best team in the league, and I've been in the middle. So my model is always usually a 3-year model. Recruit young. We had a lot of seniors last year. We lost in the quarterfinals by 1. It was a heartbreaker, but we graduated 6. We have 7 new guys come in this year. We have 5 guys in grade 9 and grade 10. Half our team is in grade 9 and grade 10. We're extraordinarily young, but I think the retention rate is always an important thing. I think one thing that gets lost, it's not really just on the kids, it's on the coaches too, but kids struggle to grow roots in places these days. Staying in one spot and learning to resolve and grind through a tough season, which what we had, numerically was for sure, but seeing the bigger picture, which is something that, as adults, it wires you for real life. And I think at RNS, in our program, I'm a math teacher first, and I'm a basketball coach second, but everything is fueled by the passion of what I love to do, which is coach these young men and help them see what the future holds for them, which is exciting. And for us next year, to have that retention and have that group coming back. And listen, last year, Ridley lost their very first game, and this year, look where they're at. And they're loaded with senior talent. And then you look at a team like Lincoln Prep, who we beat yesterday, or 2 days ago rather, they were in the semifinals last year of this event. So, I mean, it's really about understanding the growth mindset and applying it with your young group, which is what we're really excited to do.
A lot of very talented teams across the NPA. So once again, thank you so much, Coach. I really do appreciate it hearing from you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for some more basketball action. It's 51-48. Ridley College lead. Will King Heights be able to pull it back? We'll see all that and more very shortly when we come back with second half basketball.
coach me. Whoa, man, not even coach me. Every time I have
Go right back. Okay? You guys got to be aggressive.
My name is Silky Sullivan. Who's missing is my wife, the second half of DNV Chill Cryo Wellness Spa, Verona Sullivan. We started this company, DNV Chill Cryotherapy Wellness Spa, about going on 5 years ago. We felt the need for athletes to have recovery and pain management at sporting events. Technology that we have, the device that we have, we are able to spray athletes before they play, during halftime, and after they play, because it's nothing but 60 to 90-second sessions. It reduces inflammation, it reduces swelling, it eliminates muscle soreness. It's very efficient and it's very powerful. Anywhere that they're playing a high level of basketball, they're gonna need recovery. And I must say, this is my first time in Canada. Of course, I watched the SGA, the OKC won the championship, but for me to see with my own eyes, these kids I'm very impressed. I told Tyreek that I'm very impressed with the level of play that they're playing out there. With that being said, they're playing long games. Like I tell kids, you have to recover like you practice and play. They're playing every day, they're practicing every day, and they're training every day. So you have to let your body recover. And so I figure that this is something that we can come up here and help them with, and they can also help us, and we can help each other, man.
We come back from the break, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean, all eyes so far on the side of King Heights. And they want to try to come it back in this game, down by 3. It's going to come down to Yusuf Ahmed.
Yeah, Yusuf Ahmed had a really hot first quarter, but in that second, it seems as though the defense finally started to put a lot more pressure on him, put more bodies at him, made life a little bit more difficult. So for him, really struggled in the second after a really great first.
I mean, a big thing that we got to see, Coach Rasso trusting CJ Roberts with the Yusuf Ahmed assignment, and since switching him on, you know, he's been a bit quieter. Yusuf Ahmed still being himself, still being able to get some solid looks, but CJ Roberts has shown so far today how good he is defensively, and he has a block, he has a steal, he has quite a few defensive rebounds, and you saw it on the scoring side as well, 7 points from number 1.
I mean, it's the reason why he was Defensive Player of the Year. He can guard just about anybody. And being tasked with Yusuf Ahmed is about as hard as it gets. So CJ Roberts, big ups to you, man.
Now we see the first free throw fall for Praise Badejo. Now the score is 51-49. We left and it was there, but a minor issue again. We've had some stuff with the scoreboard. Not the scoreboard, the scoreboard. There we go. It's some technical problems. Finally able to get everything sorted. Second one for Badejo. He sinks both of these to make it a 1-point game. And Tony, so far, what do you think Ridley College is thinking approaching this possession and all the possessions here in the second half?
We'll just continue to box out. Ridley haven't been, too great of a rebounding team today. Typically how they usually are. Offensively, they're doing great things, though. I'd like to see some more Callum Smith action, as we saw it really work there, especially in the second. Get it to him down low. He brings a double, then you can kick it out for a 3. So work through him more. You'll get a lot of great looks if you play through Callum Smith.
Quinton Ethier, the fader, to start off his tally of the second half. Owie lets it fly for 3. He can't convert it. It's rebounded by Caleb Roberts, and we already talked about how Caleb Roberts has been a little rough so far. 3 fouls for him, but he's been money in scoring. He gets it popped out of his hand. Ahmed leaves it to Owie, and Owie through contact throws it up, and he gets fouled. Victor Owie with a trip to the line. Not what head coach Victor Rassa wants to see. 2 fouls from his side early on, and this one will be Quinton Ethier's first. Apologies, it will be Callum Smith's second there after the adjustment.
Now you just got to hope that Caleb Roberts doesn't pick up any more.
I mean, they have to keep him out there for the scoring touch. He's one of their best playmakers. We can see how good Caleb Roberts has been, but when you're at 3 fouls, they really need to be careful for him. And if I'm King Heights, I see him on the court and I say, I don't care how good he is, go right at him. Try to really force a foul problem for Ridley College. C.J. Roberts finds Ethier, and it goes to Hijazi. Back to C.J. Roberts. Smith flares on one side, his brother Caleb on the other. Now Caleb attacking Yusuf Ahmed. He fades all the way back. Needs a look. Incisive ball to Ethier. Ethier dumps it over to Roberts. Roberts inside. C.J. Roberts floats it over the defense, and he puts on 2 more for the Tigers.
Yeah, that ball just got way up there. Great jump just to make sure that you can't block that layup.
Ahmed hesitates, steps through, dumps it inside. Great find to Keenan Galau. Wonderful footwork from Yusuf Ahmed, and he makes it a 2-point game.
There's that gravity he brings. You saw both defenders jump in the air and down low, wide open for a layup.
C.J. Roberts now covered by Praise Badejo. He leaves it over to Caleb. Roberts sizing up Ahmed into Ethier. He wants to back down Owie again. He had one great play earlier, and that one gets popped out by Owie. He wins that duel. Ahmed leading the charge for King Heights. He's backing down Roberts. Back it goes to Jean-Francois. Over to Badejo. Badejo now covered by C.J. Roberts. Takes it straight to the hole. Loses it, and it's shoveled back to Owie. His 3-pointer. Can't convert it. Jean-Francois can't recoup. And the Knights walk away empty-handed from that possession. Ethier into your guy, Callum Smith. Gonna be backing down Yusuf Ahmed inside. Trying to put in that post work, has it popped out. Goes again, blocked by Yusuf Ahmed, but no! The referee blows the whistle, and 2 free throws on their way. Yusuf Ahmed collects his first foul of the game.
Yeah, it looked like Ahmed got the block, at least from our point of view. Referee said there was a bit of a push in the back, so Callum Smith now gonna go to the line for a pair.
A lot of booing here in the arena, and a lot of cheering after Callum Smith not able to convert on his first.
Yeah, this King Heights team, just fans everywhere they go, no matter where, always just a ton around him.
Both missed by Callum Smith, and I guess you can say the ball doesn't lie. Owie on the attack, tried flipping it over. He draws contact from Callum Smith. So that will be Smith's third.
2 quick fouls here for Callum Smith in the third quarter. Not ideal. He's going to have to take a seat now as Baker comes back in. But your offense really gets a lot, less complex without Smith out there.
Yusuf Ahmed backs down C.J. Roberts to tie up this game. 3 minutes have passed in the third, and we're sitting tied at 55. Roberts trying to dance past Jean-Francois. Has the screen from Hijazi. Jean-Francois staying in front of Roberts. Roberts beats him, goes right to the basket. Can't convert it. Hijazi second chance, and Hijazi tips it back in from himself. Ridley take the lead.
How about that, man? All the fans cheering, and Hijazi just stays with it on the second putback attempt with the tip. Great move.
It's so loud in here, it's getting hard to hear ourselves. The crowd have come out in full force to watch this game. Victor Owie given an open lane, and the Knights once again tie it. This game's just been a back and forth affair, Tony.
Yeah, tie game now, 57 apiece. It was just tied again. Great job by King Heights, really coming out firing here in the third quarter to bring this knotted up.
Ethier goes right at the defense, and he draws the shooting foul. Waiting for the signal from the referee, and that will be on Praise Badejo. His second of the day. Ajazi comes out for Demir Ostaprak on the side of Ridley College. The boos raining down for Quinton Ethier, but the kid's been fantastic from the line. Looks to hit his second. Ethier, it sits on the rim, but it doesn't fall pretty. 1 point game, and King Heights a chance to try to take the lead. Ahmed, covered by Roberts. Pushes off Roberts, knocks him to the ground, but it still remains. Over to Badejo, his three ball. Can't convert on it. Caleb Roberts wins the board. He has Ethier on the right-hand side, but he's going to take it himself, and he gets rejected. Met at the rim. Yusuf Ahmed bringing it up, leaves it over to Awi. He gets rejected by CJ Roberts. We're trading blocks at the block party. Caleb Roberts slows it down on that possession, Tony.
Somebody call H&R block. Oh, man, CJ Roberts coming out of nowhere yet again.
And Caleb Roberts for three. A block party turns into a pool party. The splash from Caleb Roberts. 4 point game after that series of possessions. Badejo beats his defender, gets the reverse on the layup. 2 point game once again for the Knights. They're not out of it at all. Roberts, the screen from Ethier, beats him, goes right inside, gets the make. Caleb Roberts keeping it pushing. And Ridley College really coming at it. Pass over to Awi. Awi sizing up, goes right to the basket, floats it, can't convert it. It's a tip pass over to Baker. Baker right to the basket through contact, and one! Jackson Baker gets 2 points. 1 more point to take home with him, and that is Praise Badejo's third foul of the game.
This Ridley College team is on fire right now. Everything going their way since that CJ Roberts block. The Caleb Roberts three, now the and one opportunity. The fans are into it. You hear the bells, the drums, everything going the way of Ridley College right now.
Conversation being held by the referee. He wants a substitution. Andre Thompson going to be coming on for Victor Awi. Badejo staying out on the court. And Awi also with 3 fouls on the day. 2 of the big 3 at King Heights starting to see some foul trouble, and King Heights can't let it slip. Badejo steps back. Quick pass on over to Jean-Francois. His 3 ball, no! Badejo comes flying in, he can't corral it. Now Caleb Roberts looking to push up. It's a 7-point game. Ridley looked to give us the first double-digit advantage on this possession potentially. Ethier gets the bucket to go. 9 points separate them, and a timeout called by Coach Ben Haile. And the Ridley faithful getting loud here. They've really loved it so far in this one, and Tony, quite frankly, I've loved it too.
Yeah, 9-point game here. There's no doubt why this Ridley College's team is all them. They're having a great game. Fantastic so far.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, but what a game it's been to this point.
We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from. Like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side, we're going to help with the apparel side as well. You look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids do that and help as many kids as possible. Right?
return the inbound. Andre Thompson, the one bringing it up. And King Heights trailing by 9. It's the largest lead either of these sides have had all day. Ahmed, dump inside. Nicholas Logan making his first appearance in this game. But Dejo through traffic, his 3-ball won't go. It's rebounded by Caleb Roberts. He pushes up, lets it fly in the transition. Cannot convert it, but Dejo to grab it. And he'll pass it over to Yusuf Ahmed. King Heights push up again. Ball into Jean-Francois. He gets a nice little lay on that one. And it's a small bucket, but it's a crucial one. The Knights close the gap down to 7.
Great move there. It looked like he almost lost it, and then Jean-Francois readjusts to get the 2 to fall. Big bucket.
Roberts, it's tipped. They still fight for it. Ethier still has it, though. Ridley College driving at him. Ahmed on Ethier. He fades away. He loves the one-legged fader, but that one doesn't go. Out it goes to Caleb Roberts. Ridley College continue the possession. It kicks out to Ethier. That's a deep 3, but he's not able to get it. They continue on. They've just been so efficient on the offensive glass, and Baker isn't able to convert it. That's the end of the possession, but Dejo quick on it. Ethier able to get some of it.
What a block yet again.
Baker, quick pass into Callum Smith, and he slams it away with aggression. Ridley College exploding the crowd.
Beautiful, beautiful team play there. Very unselfish by Jackson Baker. Sees the big man running the floor, always reward the big fella.
But Dejo pulls it up in transition. No. It's grabbed by Caleb Roberts. He's going to slow things down. 2:30 remaining in the third, and Ridley College holding on the longest lead of the game. Ostaprak can't convert on it. Quick pass into Jean-Francois, one dribble over to Thompson. He's been great from 3 today, but that one isn't one to convert. Roberts up in transition, Thompson getting back. And Roberts out to Baker for 3. He gets Jean-Francois to jump on the first, hits on the second chance. He lets the fans know. First double-digit lead of the day. It's 73-61.
This Ridley College team, that's their 10th 3 today. They are on fire from beyond the arc, shooting 10 of 23 overall. Excellent shooting performance from them.
Ahmed finds Logan, his 3-pointer just not able to connect. Roberts attacking, but Dejo shoots it in his face. He can't convert on the 3. Ahmed rebounds, brings it up slowly but surely. Hop step gets it popped out. And Coach Rasso wants the ball. They all want the ball. But the refs say that that was last off of Ridley, and King Heights will inbound.
King Heights struggling here a little bit in this quarter, scoring only 13 points, while Ridley 22. This time around, this quarter, it's really been all Ridley. King Heights need to get something going here in this final little bit of stretch.
Ahmed out to Thompson. He swings it over to Jean-Francois. He goes right to the basket, out to Ahmed in the corner for 3. He can't get it. Rebounded by C.J. Roberts. And he's going to slow it down and find his brother. So far in the third quarter, Ridley's been outscoring King Heights 22-13. Roberts taking his time on this possession. Callum Smith with the screen. Roberts goes right at it. It flies out of his hand off the backboard. Pass over to Thompson. Into Badejo. His layup and one. Book the foul. And Braze Badejo will head to the free throw line.
Silly foul there. No need to do that. You already got beat on the fast break. And Ostaprak just tries to get the swipe. Don't really understand that. And now an and-one opportunity for King Heights and maybe momentum too.
And we're going to hold off for a second because I can see what they're arguing right now. The referees did the ball when it popped out of Caleb Roberts' hand. Did it hit the score clock instead of the backboard? Because if so, that possession's dead. It will be King Heights ball, but the basket and the foul won't go.
I don't know if you can go back and do that. I mean, the game stayed. If you call the whistle, then sure, but no whistle, you just play on. Yeah, they're going to just say the free throw, the basket counts, and Badejo's going to be at the line to try and convert this three-point play.
Yeah, referees will not be following that check. Badejo will be the one to try to capitalize on this and one. He's been quiet so far in the third, but in this game, he's going to look to get 21 with this free throw. Badejo sinks the free throw, and he makes it a single-digit game again. Roberts brothers connect once more. Roberts over to Hijazi. He finds Ostabrek, back to CJ Roberts. Roberts finds his brother curling. Caleb Roberts smothered by Andre Thompson. He gives it back to CJ Roberts. He takes it over inside on Badejo, can't get it. Ridley College can't grab the offensive board. And now Badejo, he attacks towards CJ Roberts, throws it back to Ahmed. Ahmed right inside to the basket through contact, doesn't get the and one, but he draws the foul. And that one's going to be on Callum Smith. Free throws coming for Yusuf Ahmed, and that's Smith's fourth.
Yikes, fourth foul. Just unfortunate it's at the end of the quarter here. Ethan gonna check back in for him, but Ahmed doing the right thing here, stopping the clock, letting his team catch a little bit of breath. It's 27.2 seconds left, so you maybe get one more possession after this. But if you can bring this lead down here, make these 2 free throws, that's gonna be big for King Heights going into the fourth.
Yusuf Ahmed hits his first one. That one brings his tally this game to 14 points. He also has 13 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. There isn't a do-it-all player in the league quite like Yusuf Ahmed, isn't there, Tony?
No, the guy's constantly on triple-double watch. He just had a triple-double near the end of the regular season there, and he can do everything, right? He can rebound the ball exceptionally well, also on the offensive glass. His playmaking is really, really good, amazing vision all around the court, and he can score. I mean, absolutely score. Yesterday, he had 6 blocks. Just a, like you said, all-around player.
7-point game, and I think Coach Rasso's going to try to waste as much time as possible. 3 seconds separate shot and game clock. Ethier inside, beats his man, swatted off the glass by Yowie. Badejo quick on the transition, goes up, and he's fouled. A block from Victor Yowie sends it into the path of Praise Badejo, and he draws it. What a play that was from King Heights, and they really needed it to try to pull this one back in their favor. Second foul from CJ Roberts called on the play.
Now, who was that foul called on? I can't.
It was on
tell.
CJ Roberts.
CJ Roberts. Oh, okay.
Second one of the day for him.
All right. So King Heights again drawing the foul, getting to the line. They got that one more possession. Now they can bring it down to, you know, maybe, just maybe a 2-possession game. Well, now already it is a 2-possession game. Sorry, maybe a 5-point game.
We'll see how it falls for him. Praise Badejo's been exceptional. He looks to go perfect on this trip at the line. Badejo sinks his second one. 5-point game between both these sides. The inbound of Hijazi shovels over to Roberts. He's quick to bring it up. He goes right up. He wanted a dunk. He doesn't get it. Second chance by his brother. And Caleb Roberts books it. And it's an and one. Or is it just count it 2 points? I don't know. I think it's just they count the bucket. The referee, for a second, I thought he was calling a foul on it to favor them, but an amazing 2-point bucket from Caleb Roberts. He cleans the glass, puts it up, and now, well, it's a 7-point game heading into this fourth quarter, Tony. We'll see how it goes. We'll talk a little bit when we come back from this break in the fourth quarter. What changes will Ridley make to hold on? What changes will King Heights make to get back in it? We'll be back. come back, and as all the cameras pan here to Yusuf Ahmed, we see the lineup out there. It's been Badejo, it's been Awi, it's been Yusuf Ahmed, all on the court, all leading the team in scoring. But will we see any of them become the hero of this game? Maybe a third person on King Heights takes that role, or will Ridley College run away with it up 7 while starting off with the ball?
Yeah, it was a 7-0 run there by King Heights. They were down 12, they brought it down to 5, and then that Caleb Roberts 2, just at the buzzer, made it a 3-possession game once again. But King Heights doing a really good job that last minute of play there.
CJ Roberts, a great hop step up to the basket. He can't convert it, gets his own miss though. Shovels over to his brother. He gets Ahmed in the air, pulls it from the mid-range. No, still they fight for it, and Ridley College have been rebounding like monsters. 3-ball from Roberts. 10-point game, and all of that just has to be the drive on the offensive glass for Ridley College.
How about it, man? That offensive rebounding really coming to play here. They're 11th today compared to King Heights' 6th.
Badejo misses a shot. The second one goes straight up in the air. Ridley College to go again. Roberts sizing up Galau. Galau straight to the hoop goes Roberts, and Galau got some of it. Great block from Keenan Galau. But now Badejo, he stops. He gives it to Ahmed. Ahmed, covered by Roberts, calls for his own play. Goes right inside to the basket, can't get it, it's loose. It'll be picked up by Awi, slash Master Supreme. He can't convert it, and it's Quinton Ethier to pull it in. He gets popped up for a sec, he shovels it over to Caleb Roberts, and Ridley College slow things down here and get set for their next possession.
Oh, beautiful.
Great. What a find from Caleb Roberts inside of Demir Ostaprak. And Ridley really starting to run away with it here, Tony.
Beautiful find there, amazing cut. Wide open down low was Ostaprak, great finish.
Ahmed fades away, he can't convert it, it's loose, picked up by Ethier. Ethier leaves it, and now Caleb Roberts again, bringing it up at his own tempo, calling for plays, sizing it up. Andre Thompson putting all the pressure possible on him. CJ Roberts tries beating Badejo, able to draw some contact, back out to Hijazi! And the Jordanian man splashes home. A timeout has to be called for King Heights as Ridley are running away with it.
15-point game, the largest lead of the day for Ridley College. Back-to-back threes, they're doing it all. Amazing find again, the passing off the charts for this Ridley College squad.
We'll be right back from this timeout, ladies and gentlemen, in what has seemingly become the game of destiny for Ridley College.
My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from, like North Pole Hoops helping on the... My name is Chaz Louisi from Arete Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to games to and from, like North Pole Hoops helping on the league side and exposure side. We're going to help with the apparel side as well. They look good, feel good, play good, right? So trying to help kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, for some more action here in the fourth quarter. 7:50 remaining, and King Heights are seeing it slip away. Ahmed tried finding his man. It's picked off by Hijazi. Hijazi going right to the hoop. Up it goes, in it goes. Hijazi with the layup, and the lead's up to 17. What a run from Ridley.
What a finish there through 2 defenders and gets the finger roll.
Foul called. Praise Badejo gets a trip to the line. And Tony, you do not seem pleased about that.
No, that was good defense. My hands are up in arms here. I didn't get that. Ostaprak got the block and got called for a foul. I don't know. Refs say obviously they're closer, but from my vantage point, from where we are, that looked like good defense to me.
Seemed like they got it clean, but the refs disagree. Now King Heights, they need these free throws. They need them bad. Badejo's been very good at the line. 7 for 9 today. Makes it 8 for 10, 80% from the line for Praise Badejo. 24 points in this outing. One more coming for Praise. Up it goes. He's not able to convert it. He goes 1 for 2 on this trip. Ridley College so far in this one have been outscoring them 10-1 in the fourth quarter. Quickly the ball makes its way to Quinton Ethier. Back it goes to Caleb Roberts. Roberts mid-range pull-up, can't convert it. It's bouncing around. Rebounded by Galau. But Dejo loses the ball for a moment. Gives it back to Yusuf Ahmed here on the right wing. Ahmed looking around. Takes it inside, out to Jean-Francois. Jean-Francois, hard attack to the basket. Gives it over to Dejo, picked off. CJ Roberts leading the way. He goes up through contact, doesn't get the and one, but he does get the foul, and he'll make a trip to the line. A couple more free throws here. See where it goes.
Yeah, CJ Roberts, again, this defense today really just goes to show why this kid deserved that Defensive Player of the Year. The 2 insane blocks, he's got the steals as well. Just great defensive showing here from Mr. CJ Roberts.
First foul of the day for Keenan Galau here in the fourth quarter. And CJ Roberts so far today has been very solid. Looks to make it a double-digit scoring night if you can hit at least one of these free throws. Gets it to go right there. But it's been his impact outside of scoring. It's been electric. 8 boards, 4 assists, and 4 stocks. 2 steals, 2 blocks in this one. Isn't able to get the second one. Hijazi hits the deck. Sorry, Osterbrack hits the deck, grabbing the board. And it seems the possession arrow is going the way of King Heights. Yes, it is. Menelik Maurice checks in for the first time today. And we'll see what the play is for King Heights. Benabitze, we haven't seen much of him today, but the big man checks in now. Badejo sizing up, takes the screen, stepping back, needs someone to get open. Instead he's going to take it himself to the basket, through the contact, no foul. He gets knocked out of bounds, and the referees say it remains in the possession of King Heights.
King Heights really need to get something going here. They're down 17. Only 6.5 left to play. They got to start making some shots here. They've been struggling from beyond the arc. Only 7 of 24. Maybe try and get yourselves going from there. Get something going inside. Draw some fouls.
Ahmed goes up. It's blocked by CJ Roberts, but he gets whistled for it. Got a little bit too much of Yusuf Ahmed on it, and it will be the 3rd foul of the day for CJ Roberts.
And there it is. Draw a couple of fouls here. Stop the clock. They did a really good job at the end of the 3rd quarter when it was a 12-point game. Ridley, they looked like they were starting to run away with it. Then it was a 7-0 run by this King Heights team because they started getting the line, because they started drawing fouls. If they can start doing that again here, they can maybe get themselves back into this game.
Not ideal for Yusuf Ahmed. He misses his first one. Callum Smith looks to sub in for Ridley College after this free throw, but one more coming for Yusuf Ahmed. He can't hit either. Ridley College get the ball to Caleb Roberts, and I say it every time when we enter this territory, but time's their best friend right now when you're up 17. Roberts across to Hijazi. The jab step, he's just gonna let it go, and he gets it to go. What a bucket from Omar Hijazi, and in the blink of an eye, it's a 20-point game. Owie through contact, can't get it. The putback from Badejo is good. And King Heights really need to get something going quick.
That's King Heights' first field goal of this fourth quarter, coming over 4 minutes into this one. Very, very tough for them.
It's not been ideal by any stretch of the imagination, and while they've only scored 3 points so far in the fourth, Caleb Roberts, his 3 ball couldn't make it 17. They've scored 14 points so far in the fourth here early on. 3 ball for Menelik Maurice in transition. He can't get it. Rebounded by Benabitze. Back to Badejo. His 3 ball. Money! Praise Badejo splashes home. And Coach Rasso wants to make some substitutions, wants to make some changes, and he calls the timeout to make sure King Heights can't get that momentum. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen, in just a moment, so don't go.
left. It's a 13-point game. Okay, this is the time. Now's the time.
Stay focused. Inbound quick here for Ridley College. We return in this one. Caleb Roberts, the one bringing it up. Pass in Hijazi. Hijazi finds Ethier right at the basket. 2 points quickly there for them. Makes it a 17-point game again.
How about that? Right out of the timeout, you draw up a great play. Hijazi on the wing. Ethier uses the screen, curls down, gets the easy layup.
But Dejo right to the basket. His layup won't go. Smith the rebound. Bringing it up will be Ethier. Ethier on the wing, pausing, wants to find Smith, but great defense from Victor Aoui to force it out of bounds. Allows King Heights to set up again defensively and not be caught on the flat foot. But Ridley College going to draw something up here. Who's to be the one getting open? Quick find to Roberts. It's a push from Andre Thompson. That's another foul for number 7. That'll be his third.
2 fouls on each team here, so bonus not exactly a factor here. But if you're Ridley, just slow things down. No need to rush things. Play your game. You're up by 17. Just, take it easy.
Roberts finds Hijazi. Hijazi to Smith. Smith backing down Benabice, puts it up, isn't able to get a clean shot. And Aoui brings it up for King Heights. Goes right into the chest of Ethier, trying to draw some contact. He floats it, can't get it. Benabice chasing it, he draws it. Gets grabbed by Jackson Baker, and a whistle goes. The foul will be on Jackson Baker, his second of the game. King Heights will inbound.
If I'm King Heights here, again, I try and get downhill, get the ball to Yusuf Ahmed. In that first quarter, he really got whatever shot he wanted, hunt some mismatches, get downhill, draw some fouls.
Ahmed isn't able to get his layup, but Benabice, they didn't use him earlier as much. He's finally back in the game, getting some more touches, some more minutes, and that's his second made basket in just as many attempts.
Close call there, almost a turnover. That 5 seconds is starting to creep up, and Badejo tips it back out of bounds, but Ridley really got to be able to inbound here.
Ethier, he's glancing, pass into Roberts. Thompson putting the pressure full court. And Andre Thompson, a very intense defender, but Roberts, he's gonna go in. It's a shovel all the way out to Ethier. He splashes it home. What a 3-ball from Quinton Ethier.
Big time shot, 18-point game. Huge play there for Quinton.
Ahmed out to Thompson, he wants one of his own. He retorts from beyond the arc. What a bucket.
King Heights not going down easy.
Ridley College gotta gather themselves here quickly. Driving around, it will be Roberts. Over to Smith. Smith finds Baker. Baker thinks about taking it to the hole. He cuts back, loses the ball for a moment, has to just put up a very contested jumper, and it's long. Shot clock violation. Great defense from Praise Badejo to force the miss.
Yeah, excellent there. You look like Callum Smith at the top, didn't really know where to go with the ball. Now Ridley's going to bring in CJ Roberts again just to make sure things go their way, but they're going to take Caleb out the game, and he'll take a seat.
One Roberts brother comes out for another. And King Heights want to get set up. Yusuf tried playing it back, and he's called for a travel. Shuffles his feet a little too much, and Ridley College will be getting the position again. Sub being made. They call it off. Caleb Roberts wanted to come back in. Rosso tells him, take a seat, take a breather real quick, young man. You put up an exceptional game. And I mean, a 27-point outing in the championship for Caleb Roberts got to count for something, right?
He's got 10 rebounds as well, the double-double. Caleb Roberts really took them out of, really just got them going in that second quarter especially. Just great game from him.
Ethier has been exceptional as well. He looks to add to his total. Instead, he gives it over to Omar Hijazi. He's been so clutch for them down the stretch, but he's not been able to get that one there. Thompson up quick to Badejo. Badejo beats his man, pulls up for three, can't get it. It's tipped around, it's loose. Baker, it's tipped around off the foot of Thompson. And Ridley College will remain in possession. And the crowd chanting, "Start the bus." And with 2:30 remaining, 94-79 to score, Ridley have dominated this second half of action.
Yeah, this fourth quarter especially, 19-11. They started the fourth quarter on a 10-0 run, and King Heights couldn't really get it going the first half. They have a little bit here, but man, Ridley, just everything going their way early on.
Roberts backdoor to Smith. He's backing down Benabice, goes up in the post. And Callum Smith, we haven't said his name as much since he got that fourth foul, but now late in the game, might as well foul out, might as well put your best guys out there.
Great response there by Praise Badejo, getting the quick two back. King Heights really got to pick up the pace, make sure they get quick buckets, but they need stops. If you're not getting stops, you're not going to win this game.
A chance, Callum Smith not able to, and the whistle goes. I think that's Callum's fifth. That it is. Callum Smith fouls out of this game with 1:50 remaining.
Just a quick shot. You didn't need to shoot that quickly. I understand it was a good look. He couldn't get it to go, unfortunately, but like you said, the clock is your best friend. No need to rush it. Slow things down. Get the ball back out. Swing it, swing it. Just not ideal as now he fouls out.
And as it continues on in this one, free ball for Badejo is short. Ahmed tried grabbing it, Roberts the one to corral it, and it's a fight on a scramble on the ground. Hijazi able to find CJ Roberts there. Roberts inside, he's able to somehow maintain it in his possession, and Ridley College slow it down again after that hectic pull up. Roberts draws the foul on Andre Thompson. That'll be Andre's fourth. Keenan Galau checks in for David Benabice. Timeout has been called by Ridley College as they look to draw something up here.
They can start to smell the championship, Julian. It's coming real close and down to it, but King Heights still with a little bit of life left here.
We'll be right back after this timeout.
My name is Chaz Louisi from RIDLEY Threads. We are going to outfit a basketball player from head to toe. We do on-court apparel for uniforms, and then we do warm-up apparel, shooting shirts, off-court apparel. We do track suits, and then we do backpacks to carry all the gear to game.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. Ridley College to inbound. It finds Ethier. 1:25 left in this game. It's a 15-point game. It's loose. Badejo gets the steal, and King Heights needs to rattle off a comeback immediately. It finds Galau to Badejo. Badejo all the way across to Owie. He's open for three. No! Rebounded by Roberts. Is popped out, but he gets hacked. And the whistle by the referee there. It'll be King Heights' fourth foul as a team.
So the next one now going to be bonus situation. you start to wonder, do King Heights maybe send some of their guys to the line, maybe force the ball into Hijazi's hands and make him go to the line? I don't know.
CJ Roberts beats Owie, and Owie comes all the way back defensively, gives it back to Caleb Roberts, but Dejo steps up. But Dejo getting put a little bit in the blender here by Caleb Roberts, and Roberts, the senior, doing what he can as time just needs to be melted away. Roberts around the corner, tried finding a teammate, can't, turns it over, but the entire shot clock gets melted off there. 44.8 remains in this game.
It looks like Coach Victor Rasso is bringing in some of the young bucks. They're going to get his minutes. He's got the championship in his sights. Look at him dapping up Quinton Ethier and Caleb Roberts. Ridley on the attack here.
And Ridley not able to get the bucket, but CJ Roberts gets the miss. They're going to choose some more clock. This season has been one to remember for Ridley College across all of the leagues that they've been a part of. And as they hold on here, shot clock just needs to get something up. They do just that. Daniel Meisner can't convert it. King Heights want to get a quick bucket here, but Dejo for three. Gets it a go! Maybe it's not over yet, but they're gonna be intentionally fouling. They send Omar Hijazi to the line, and that'll be praised by Dejo's fourth. But as the crowd sings here, Tony, I mean, Ridley College, this core has been together for 3 years plus, and now Quinton Ethier, CJ Roberts, Caleb Roberts, and Callum Smith, all the seniors on this team, they get to hug it out because 3 weeks ago, they lost by 2 to Fort Erie in the OSBA final. They had that pain in their heart. They came into this tournament, and having talked with Ethier, having talked with the Roberts brothers, they only had one thing in mind: go that one step further. They beat Fort Erie yesterday in the semifinal. They come into this game against King Heights, and they've given it everything. But with a second half that has just been one to dream of, there really isn't anything to say. 7 seconds are gonna melt away, and Ridley College overcome the heartbreak from OSBA. Just a couple weeks ago, the Niagara region celebrates your NPA champions. The Ridley College Tigers win 98-84 in what has to be an exceptional way to finish your season.
Just an absolute dominant showing from this Ridley College squad. This second half was all Ridley. They are on fire. They won the last 3 quarters as well. 27 points in the second, 24 in the third, and 25 in the fourth. Only let King Heights score 13 points in the fourth quarter. That defense locked in big time. And how about Caleb Roberts? 27 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Caleb Roberts, you were absolutely fantastic for your team.
And I mean, take a bow. Quinton Ethier also 22 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks from Ethier in this game. He contributed on both ends. But the man who really put in all the dirty work, CJ Roberts, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 8 boards as a guard. He really knew his role today and locked in. But when you look across, you talk to Victor Rasso, he'll tell you what he'd tell anyone. It was all the team. This side has been working together for so long. They've worked their butts off this entire season. And when you come in as the 4 seed, some questions, some skeptics, but you beat the team that beat you in OSBA. You make it to the final. Everyone in the gym rooting against you, the city rooting against you in Toronto, because King Heights is the darling team, and King Heights still gets to hold their head up high in what has been a fantastic tournament run. It just wasn't meant to be. But Yusuf Ahmed, he's gonna head off to the next level. His story gets to continue. Praise Badejo. We'll see what he's able to continue to bring next season, Tony.
Yeah, this King Heights team, they got to be pretty happy. Obviously not right now with this loss, but overall, if you look at their season, it's their first year with North Pole Hoops in the NPA, and they made it all the way to the finals. They were a 10 seed, and that record, that 3-6 record, just doesn't, reflect who they are as a team. And Coach Ben, he knows that, and that's why they were in the finals. They put up a great fight, but in the end, Ridley just came away out as the better team.
We're going to throw it down to the floor to watch all these celebrations, ladies and gentlemen. But up here in the booth, our beloved man Mike Dotto, Tristan Jones, and Matt Ritchie manning the broadcast. Tony, anything else you want to say for the fans at home?
You know, tune in. This is good quality basketball here, folks. Do not underestimate what these young men and young women can do here with North Pole Hoops. It's some of the best basketball you can find. And if you love basketball, if you're a sicko just like us here, tune in because you will be missing out if you're not.
Thank you so much, Tony. From Tony Marinov, I've been Julian Quintero Verano, and I'll see you down on the court with an interview with the player of the game. They're going to announce that very shortly, so let's go straight to the celebrations down on the court.
And if I can request again, I see we just line up for a quick team photo. Now, to the gold medalist in Pregame Analysis.
guys, you know, like, we worked really hard, man. We've been here for 3 years, haven't won anything in the NPA, so being able to cap it off as a lot of guys not returning, it definitely means a lot.
You guys have so many players graduated. It is an end of an era of Ridley College basketball, but for the guys who are staying, what do you think this means for the culture moving forward at Ridley College, not just with the guys returning, but with Coach Rasso?
Well, I mean, it's a standard. You got to reach to go back to back. You got to win. You got to try to win every single year. So they're gonna be in training camp, practicing, thinking about this moment, and trying to get back here.
And finally, kind of just talk about you specifically. 27-point outing with 11 rebounds. A guard on both ends, on the floor, on the glass. How are you feeling after just an amazing performance that you've carried on throughout the season, especially in this last week?
Honestly, I can't do it without my teammates. I mean, finding me open, getting my teammates going into the game, so everything just comes easy for me. If everyone's playing well together, then it's easy. So
fantastic, Caleb. Congratulations once again.